Hello, welcome to Look East. In the programme tonight, the unsigned cheque sent by Ryanair as compensation for cancelled or delayed flights, leaving the passenger with bank charges.
Surely a company that raises cheques, especially a large corporation like Ryanair, these things shouldn't happen. So I was quite embarrassed and quite annoyed, really.
The industries in the East bracing themselves for a hard Brexit, but are they really ready?
Problems with pumpkins. We're at the farm in Suffolk who have had to irrigate for the first time in 18 years.
And as the threat of plastic pollution in our seas gets worse every year, I'm at Burnham-on-Crouch in Essex to find out how 3 women are doing their bit to tackle the problem by rowing the ocean.
This probably won't surprise you, but you can count the number of boats with 3 people on board which have been rowed across the Atlantic on the fingers of your hands. It's not easy. Well, now 3 women are getting ready to make the crossing, 3,000 miles from the Canary Islands to Antigua, and they're doing it to highlight the amount of plastic polluting our oceans. Tom Williams reports.
The calm serenity of the River Crouch in Essex. A far cry from the rigours of the mighty ocean. Progress may be slow, painstakingly so. At times, with the wind and waves, they might even end up going backwards. But while their challenge is great, they're tackling a more formidable threat: the rise in plastic pollution.
So we're supporting the Marine Conservation Society with our campaign. We're using the platform of the race to raise awareness of their Clean Seas program, which focuses on single-use plastic and getting people to change their everyday habits to cut down on our waste.
In some parts of the ocean, it's estimated that there are now over 1 million pieces of plastic for every square mile.
The issue was highlighted recently on the BBC programme Blue Planet 2.
If we start doing those small steps that are easily achievable, we can, before long, really have an effect.
Everyone can make a difference. I mean, we have a kind of comparison that rowing an ocean seems impossible, but it's just a series of small strokes of the oar, and it's the same with tackling a big issue like plastic pollution.
They're best friends, preparing to row Poppy from the Canaries to Antigua in December, 3,000 miles against 30 other crews.
So yeah, this is Poppy. She's an ocean rowing boat. She's about 7 metres long. She has 2 cabins and 2 rowing positions. So there's 3 crew, and so there'll either be 2 people or 1 person rowing at a time. So we work in shifts of 3 hours on, 3 hours off.
Quite wobbly as well.
She is quite wobbly, but actually when she's out at sea, she's perfectly designed to kind of ride the waves.
50 days at least at sea. How worried are you?
Not worried at all, no. We're ambitious, so our 50-day goal means that we would get the world record for women and men.
You ladies quite competitive then out there?
Yes. We are. We're competitive. I wouldn't say we're too much with each other.
No, I don't think with each other. I think we band together more than anything.
Yeah.
But we, despite the fact that we have no rowing experience and probably have no business being in this race, we're pretty confident in our chances of getting that world record and setting a pretty good time.
Yeah.
It's billed as the world's toughest row. Their ultimate goal, though, to clean up the ocean and help steer a sea change in attitudes towards plastic waste. Tom Williams, BBC Look East at Burnham-on-Crouch in Essex.